Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're going to see what is the next big thing for you, my friends. I'm going to do that with the Shadow of the Middle Ages Oracle deck. And then I'm going to go into the Murder of Crows Tarot deck. So I'm going to pick up this great big Shadows of the Middle Ages deck. And we're going to start. We're going to see what is the next big thing for Pisces. For my Pisces. Next big thing for Pisces. Wow, this is cool. I don't know. I think you're gonna like it. The mill is at the bottom. The mill is the symbol of hard work, perseverance, due diligence, over and over and over and over again, and getting something for that, right? Like getting in all the wheat, getting it to the mill, getting it all ground up, bagging it in the flour, and then you can make the bread, and then you get the bread. I can kind of see that how, okay, the next big thing for you, Pisces, there's a few ways I'm going to describe this. I'm going to show you the cards first. You have the Tower, which is not like the Tower in the Tarot in this deck. Like it can talk about isolation. You can see how the Tower is very isolated there. It can also be about, I want to say like things that look over us. Things that maybe even like overshadow us. Like it can have a bit of a Hierophant energy. It could like be large institutions and tradition sort of thing. And then you get the Pyramid, which is really about, it's about ancient knowledge. And again, it's about all of these cards, well, except the Yule card, all that in itself, all of these are the symbol of longevity, tradition, knowledge in that. But this is positive. Well, the Tower card is fine. I mean, there could be isolation because of that. But if there's isolation, that's the next big thing for you. I feel like it's nice. Like it's nice. And I want to say it's probably not necessarily, sorry, I'm just waiting for Larry to go bananas because there's a squirrel not far from his tent. I want to say it's probably isolated with the ones that are close to you, maybe. This is such a beautiful energy. I really like it, Pisces. Because of them, we're following with the Yule card. So I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but there is something here, like it says winter solstice, but what I want to say with this is it's just a feeling of let's get together. Like that table just feels like coming together, lighting a candle, warm glows. And I want to say you might be dipping into some traditions here. Ancient traditions. Some of you, this could be very, very spiritual. You could be kind of pulling on the energy here of someone. I know I have a few people. I haven't seen you in the comments lately. I don't know if you're still there, but I had a few people at some point that lived around Stonehenge. So I think that's interesting because there's a lot of perhaps spiritual paganism here as well. Well, Christmas is mostly like everything, the trees, the garland, like the candles, you name it. It's all like, really, it's like pagan traditions. There's tradition here. The next big thing for you is tradition. It's stability. It's longevity. There's some sort of deep knowledge within yourself here that I feel like either like this could literally be quite like literal, where these could be sort of like ancient family traditions that you're going to be partaking in, or maybe you'll become aware of that you weren't aware of. Yeah, like, just like literally. And then others of you, there might be something paying off for you, something that you've been working really, really hard at. It's like all that hard work in the mill allows you to have the feast. I do want to say, I see a very nice energy for you guys around Christmas time. So it does look really, really nice. A beautiful time, to be quite honest. You might even, it might even be, if you even, like, even if you find yourself having a busy holiday season, and I think we're in Hanukkah right now. I think it's Hanukkah right now. I don't have my calendar here. There's usually like a whole bunch of holidays that fall in, right? It's no coincidence, right? That so many religions and traditions tend to have celebration around the time where, you know, it's darkness. Darkness takes over a large part of our waking hours. So as I say that, it's getting really dark here. You may not be as noticeable. I seem pretty lit up on the screen, but I don't know if maybe it's going to start to snow. It's getting quite, the clouds are quite thick out there. But some of you, so what I was going to say is, even if you're having like a bit of a busy season at winter solstice time, let's say that, I do want to say that it's almost like you'll take some time. Like you might even go, like even if you're visiting relatives, you might go up to the spare room at your cousin's house or something and just lay down for a quick nap. And if you do, like, you know how you're kind of isolating yourself, but then I feel like there's just this interesting energy of downloads, information wanting to come into you too, like sort of on a spiritual sense. Okay, let's have tarot. It all looks so nice. Let's fuck it up. True. Tarot coming. Although this deck is pretty, it's got some dark cards in it. It does have some dark energy for sure. And it's funny, people's interpretations of that. You pull out some darker cards for their reading. Like, why do you pick such a dark deck? Like, it's not, it's you. It's your reading. Yeah. Such a dark deck. It must be you. Okay. Tower's the Nine of Wands. That's interesting. The Pyramids. The Three of Wands. Yule. The Seven of Wands. You know, it's like, I don't do holiday celebrations, Cindy. Okay, that too. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I know. I'm avoiding my family. All of them. I just want to read the Pyramids card together with you. I love this. I do. Because it is kind of, it did take a turn there. The Pyramids card symbolizes stability, endurance, and long-lasting success. It represents the solid foundations and structures that have been built over time. This card often indicates the need for patience and perseverance in order to achieve your goals. It suggests that your efforts and hard work will lead to lasting achievements and a solid sense of accomplishment. The Pyramids card reminds you to have a long-term perspective. Stay focused and trust in the process of gradual progress towards your aspirations. Well, that's interesting because the Three of Wands is here. But why are you Seven of Wands with the Yule, the winter solstice? Are you guarding yourself against your celebrations? I kind of wonder. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to see them. Oh, I like it. This just got interesting. But then there's something here. It's like, you know, you've probably been isolating yourself for too long. Or maybe there's some traditions here that you're like, I'm really tired of this shit. Maybe you want to bring in some new traditions. Oh, I like how this reading is unfolding. Let's read Yule, shall we? I've covered the Tower pretty, like, it's, I don't think there's anything I really missed on it. Yule, the winter solstice. Yule is a Celtic holiday celebrated during the winter solstice, typically falling between December 20th and 23rd. It marks the shortest day and longest night of the year. Yule is associated with the rebirth of the sun and the return of light. Ah, it is a time of celebration, but you're guarding yourself. Maybe this is what you're protecting yourself for. It is a time of celebration, feasting, and exchanging gifts. Yule traditions often include lighting candles, decorating evergreen trees, and gathering around a Yule log to bring warmth and light into the darkness of winter. It is a festive occasion that honors nature, the changing seasons, and the cycle of life. All right, well, you might not be meh. Or you're holding out for your true return of the sun, whatever that could mean for you. The Page of Swords came out as I said that. So maybe you're watching for, I'm watching for the real sun. Not no candlelight. Taking a bit of a step back here in things. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune and Temperance is at the bottom. All right. So your next big thing, Pisces, is, I'm going to say, I feel like there's something that you would love for Christmas. It might be someone. It might be someone. And if you can't get it, you don't want to celebrate. This kind of feels like a bit like that. If I can't have it, I don't want to celebrate. Something that you want for Christmas, and if you can't have it, you don't want to celebrate. Okay, you got Judgment and the Two of Cups below that. This is part of the Tower and the Nine of Wands. And then you have the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. And then you go right into the Nine of Cups and the Hermit. And right, the Tower talks about isolation. So I'm going to have a lot of fun all on my own. But there's this feeling, right? Like before you go into that, I'm going to have a lot of fun all on my own. Is Cousin John coming to the celebrations this year? Or, no, I don't think so. Well, fine. I'm going to hang out in my room. I'm going to listen to my music, drink my drink. This is, I want to say it, is a Pisces being a little bit, I'm going to do what I want to do. So, I like it. If I'm an Aries, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, you do it. Because I'm telling you, I'd be the one sneaking away from the party going, I want to see what Pisces is doing. It's probably more interesting than all this shit. But, okay. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. Now, this is the Three of Wands with the pyramids. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. The Three of Pentacles and Justice. The Knight of Wands and the Chariot. But okay, so the thing is, what I really find interesting is that, I don't know, there's just honestly like this feeling like, all I want for Christmas is this. I don't know. It might be a person. For some of you, it could be someone who's stationed out of the country, or somebody close to you who works abroad, or like, but if you find out this person isn't coming in, then I don't know. It's like you don't want to hang out with anybody else. So it's fine. But this I find is so interesting, particularly with the pyramids. It just honestly feels like my choice is to build a monument to what I want for Christmas. My choice is to, like, I'm going to create a statue. I'm going to carve something. Like, Justice sits under this Three of Pentacles. This is like what you really want to build. You want a new tradition. That's what this is. You want to build a new tradition here. And whoever or whatever you want to build that tradition with is not there yet, or something. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of ways this could come in. This could be, well, you could be, maybe you've moved out of your folks' home and you thought to yourself, you know what? Sorry, I just kicked the heater. maybe you moved out of your folks' home like in early part of the year and you thought, you know, I would have a special person by this time of year and I was going to create new traditions with them, but you don't. So, you know, you're going to build like your own little monument. You're going to do your thing. I'm really picking that up here. It's funny how this has really taken a bit of a turn. So, or like, I just honestly feel like there's somebody that you're waiting for or someone else. There's someone here that you want to build tradition with, or you want to change tradition. It could be in your own family and nobody else is going along with it. So you're going to go in your own room and you're going to build your own shit. Like you're going to do your own. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like you've had enough of some type of old tradition in your life. And it does seem to be either it's centered around the holidays or, what was I going to say? Maybe it just stopped. So maybe it is centered around the holidays. It's centered around family and getting together. There's no, right? Because the Seven of Wands, I'm going to do it that way. Seven of Swords and the Emperor is coming in over here with the Yule and the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Swords and the Emperor. Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Then you get the Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. No, I don't like the way you're doing it. Don't give it out like that. It's like you're sitting there and you're like, no. This is like the last card that I pulled out was the I'm not going to participate card. I'm just going to see what's happening. So when I say that this is the next big thing, is this because, like, are you, maybe you're part of some sort of, you're often the center of some sort of tradition that goes on in your family, or, but it's almost like you're saying, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it that way. You're just hanging tight. I feel like watching others give. I'm not going to lie. I feel a little bit like the holidays might feel a bit of disappointment for you. It doesn't have to be for everyone. It's not going to be for everyone. And, you know, maybe just the very first part of the reading was for you. And that's it. But there's someone here, like the reading, honestly, to me, it looks like there's someone that you want to get together with someone. And that's not happening. Like, it doesn't look like it's happening. So I almost feel like when it's time for giving out the gifts or getting together and bringing the Jello salad to the dinner, no, I'm just gonna see what's going on. Maybe I'll stay home and FaceTime me. Because you're definitely guarded about the winter solstice or Christmas time, or with the Seven of Wands. What's going on here? What's going on here? Why is the Seven of Wands with the Yule time? Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Oh, maybe your family gives you a real big headache. Nine of Swords. A lot to think about. Maybe it's just too much to think about. Maybe you're, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You got a lot on your mind. Maybe that's it. Like, maybe there's something going on in your life that I'm not seeing here. You have a lot on your mind. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for something to change. You're waiting for something to get better. You're waiting for something you don't have any control over. But yet, it kind of feels like you're still thinking about it. The Three of Wands in the Pyramids. Yeah, okay, I want to say there is, okay, the Page of Pentacles and the Moon. There's some sort of tradition here around kids. Children, I don't know. It's kind of like that's for them, right? Yeah, because right, this Page of Pentacles is here under the Six of Swords, beside the Emperor, and beside you, like just hanging out here. I'm gonna do a little self-sacrifice. I'm not gonna participate. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch. Why is this Page of Pentacles? But the moon is there. I don't know. It does feel like someone that you, I don't know. I'm wondering if some of you, if you're not going to be with your own child or kids at Christmas or something like that. The Knight of Swords. Impulsive little shit. Just like a kid with the Knight of Swords. Very impulsive. The Emperor. That's not impulsive. He's holding his scepter and his... I don't know how I remembered that all of a sudden. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? What are you doing? Because like, well, the Emperor's up to something. He's hiding something. What is he hiding? The Ace of Wands with the Empress. I don't know what's going on. Well then, maybe you're doing something else at Christmas. You don't have time. I just came out of left field, Pisces. Like, come on. What is this Emperor hiding? Something's hiding something. Case of Wands with the Empress. I don't know what else to say. Oh, some of you might be. Some of you might be quite... I think I said early on, right, that, well, you might take, you know, if you're at a family gathering, you might go up to your cousin John's room or someone's, or the spare room. You might be going up there to do something else. I don't know. What is going on with you at Christmas, Pisces? I think some of you are kind of like deciding I want to self-isolate. I don't want to hang out with anybody. Others of you are trying to generate a new type of tradition. And it doesn't feel like anyone is like taking hold of that. And so you're like, well, I'm really tired of these traditions. We need to do something different. I'm just going to sit and watch you all participate in the traditions we've been doing for the last 200 years that are meaningless to all of us right now. Like that. And then others of you, I don't know what that is. That's, you're hiding that you're having sex. But it looks like you're having sex with your partner, so... Well, there is the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. But maybe the kids, like, have a tendency to just barge into the room. I don't know. So, this Hanged Man with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe when someone else is entertaining the kids, your partner are going to have a quickie. I really don't know what this is. The Two of Wands, is it that... Hanged Man. This is like, yeah. You're thinking about something. Okay, so here's the other thing. I think some of you are thinking about someone. You're thinking about some naughty things, amongst other things. But I do feel like these are hidden thoughts. There's a sense here of wanting to get lost in your imagination and not be physically present with what's going on at Christmas time. Because you want to think about this person. You want to have like, this is very Pisces, actually. I can relate to it because I have so many planets in Pisces. I'm guessing. I don't know. I thought everyone was like this and I realized they're not. Same time when I went to try to teach art to kids, to adults, to teenagers. And I'm like, how can you not see the shadows? Don't you see life with shadows? Don't you naturally see all the shadows and the lines and the light? No? Oh, how do you all see the world? So, right? Because I want to say, this is literally like checking out of whatever's going on around you in terms of celebration. And you having a whole little world going on in your mind. And you're probably like, don't bother me right now. I'm in here. I'm in here and I'm having a good time in here with my person. That's what it feels like. Yep, you're checking out of anything, like mentally You're mentally checking out of any celebrations going on, that you would rather be doing something your own way, or doing somebody your own way. I don't know. You were my Pisces. There you go. You brought it right here. You're quite Pisces during the holiday season. Maybe some of you, this is like quite literally. Others of you, this is right in your head. Oh, I don't know, Larry, if you're old enough for this kind of reading. You're going to come and say hi to Pisces? Boop. There's the Mr. Larry. Looking oh so handsome. He was at the groomer a few days ago, so look at that. Look at that boy. Look at him. I know, you want to go out and you want to get the squirrels and you want to get the birds. But we all know that you're a big white glowing orb and you can't catch anything. So there's no point. What's this underlying? Oh, the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands again. Honestly, I feel like this is you. Yeah, sitting around the table, everybody's eating. You're kind of looking off into nowhere, and maybe even having like a whole celebration in your mind with your person or something. And somebody's saying like, Uncle Paul, can you pass the what? Or Aunt Janet, pass the cranberry sauce. Aunt Janet, Uncle Paul, hello. Oh, what? Like you're somewhere else and you're hiding it. Like nobody knows what's going on in your head. Maybe you're having a full-on affair in your mind. I don't know, Pisces, but I do see you like just kind of keeping people away from whatever. Maybe you're healing something. I don't know. I don't know. But you're finding your happiness in your own way at Christmas time. We're going to go do Pisces Extended. Yes, Larry. Oh my gosh. Good boy. Yeah. So we're going to go do the Extended. Well, I say we. You can't stay on the table, but you have to share it then. I'm going to see what's the blessing in all this and what's the challenge. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. I do feel like you're not getting your way at Christmas time in some manner. So you're going to get your own way up here. You're going to live it up here. You are. You're totally going to do it. You're like, yeah, I'm having a good time up here on my own. Well, I have a couple special people with me, but so thank you so much, Pisces. That was definitely worth waiting for. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.